So I apologize for my appearance, and this is the third time I'm filming this, by the way, because my camera kept cutting out on me, but I just dragged my lifeless corpse off the couch to make this video for you guys, because I felt guilty about not making one, and I haven't been vlogging a lot lately. So, here you go. This is my Q&A 2 video, because I have one up, but didn't really have that many Q&As in it. So, by the way, if you ever want to submit for a question and answer video, you can just send me things to any of my accounts, but please specify that it's for a Q&A vlog, because otherwise I will have no idea. But first off, people keep asking how I do my hair or get my hair like this. I take a shower and then I just French braid it, and then I just take it out. Like, my hair tie is right there, because I was just chilling on the couch, but I took it out for you lovely people. But that's how I get this. I just braid it and then ta-da. Okay, so now to the Facebook questions. What's your favorite piercing? I don't know if that's favorite piercing I have or just favorite piercing in general for anyone to have. My favorite piercing I think would have to be angel bites. I wanted them for the longest time, but I just never got around to getting them because it would be way too much on my face. And then my favorite piercing on me, I would have to say my septum. But it's really annoying when it's like I have bad allergies like I do now, because then it just like gets in the way of everything, and then I'm really just uncomfortable. If you could be someone else for a day, who would you be and why? If I had to pick someone else to be for a day, like, generally I would just be myself, just because it's easy being me, know how to do it. If I could pick anyone to be, I would pick either Gwen Stefani or Kat Von D, because they're my homegirls, and they're awesome, and I love them very much. Or an anime character, or a manga character. I would definitely be Vegeta, because he's awesome, if I could be a dude. And I also have Super Saiyan hair now, so I can cosplay as a female Super Saiyan. So, okay. I'm sorry. It's Zella Perez from Facebook. I don't know what you mean by this. It says, "For you took that beautiful blue out of your hair." Yes, I did. If you're asking how long it took, I had to bleach it twice and tone it twice. Or why I took it out? Because I was bored of it and I wanted to. When I get bored, I do things to my hair. Like dye them, change it, whatever. Okay. Who's your favorite Disney movie or favorite Disney princess? Oh, sorry, what's your favorite Disney movie? Okay, so I am a massive Disney fan. My favorite Disney movie, it's kind of a hard one because, like, made by Disney or produced by Disney, because all the Studio Ghibli movies are produced by, they're produced by Studio Ghibli, but then they're put in the US by Disney. Don't know if I said that right. But if I had to pick one that was just put out by Disney, it would be Howl's Moving Castle by, Disney, yeah. Ooh. I'd pick Howl's Moving Castle if it's a movie put out by Disney. If it's a movie created by Disney or a princess movie, favorite princess is Cinderella. I love her very, very much. That's my favorite Disney princess. I love Disney princess movies. 2 nights ago, Tangled was on, and like last night, Pocahontas was on. It's just great. And we have, me and my brother my sister have sing-alongs to Disney all the time. But yeah, I hope that kind of answered your question. Okay. Why am I awesome? I'm not awesome. First off, I'm definitely not anything close to awesome or anything. And how many piercings do you have? I have 10 piercings right now. I have 3 in my nose, the 2 nostrils, my septum. I have 2 in my lip, 2 in my tongue, and then I have my belly button, and then my ears, 1 in each ear. So there I have 10 piercings right now. What's my favorite song slash band? Well, I don't really have a favorite song. I do have, I have a favorite band, and then I have, like, favorite artists. Like, my favorite band is Law Dispute, just because they're just amazing. If you've never heard Law Dispute, you need to look them up right now, because they will change your life. Also, my favorite bands are Emotionless and White. I do love Emotionless and White. And We Came as Romans. I love them too. I just love music. It's just, it's a huge part of my life. So I'll pretty much listen to anything or give anything a try besides country music because I really hate country. But I also listen to a lot of Japanese pop music and Japanese rock music. Japanese pop is my favorite genre ever. One of my favorite artists' name is Utada Hikaru, who they took her music to using the Kingdom Hearts games. People, you were submitting questions. It's after 3 deadlines. I said until 3, but I'll answer it anyways. Utada Hikaru is my favorite Japanese artist. Also, I love the band, or the duo group, W. That's like W, but then in parentheses they have the words double with a U. Also, I love my girl Kieri Pamu Pamu. But those are my favorite, like, bands and artists and stuff. Do you travel much? Where to and what for? Okay, so my favorite thing in the entire world is traveling. In case anyone watching this did not know, I would give up everything I have and travel the rest of my life if I could. I have been to Italy twice. I've been to Spain, I have been to France, and I have been to Japan. And I would give anything to live in Japan. Anything. At all. It's my favorite place in the entire world. It was in 2007. It was with a people-to-people travel program. And it was the greatest experience of my life. But I would live there in a heartbeat. Okay. Now it's Tumblr. I opened up my Tumblr anon, so a couple of these are from Anonymous, but I usually have it closed because they frustrate me getting anonymous messages, so that's why I don't leave it open anymore until today, but it's going to be closed after this. Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter? I was never big on either of them. I really don't like Lord of the Rings. It's kind of boring. I'm sorry. It's not my thing, so I guess I'd have to go with Harry Potter because I went to Harry Potter World a couple of years ago on senior trip to Disney, and that blew my mind. It was amazing. If you could only use one of Twitter / Facebook / Tumblr, which one would you and why? Out of Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr, I would definitely go with Tumblr. I'd probably go with Tumblr over anything, maybe besides YouTube. I don't know. Tumblr and YouTube are like, but Tumblr, hands down. I am always on Tumblr. Whenever I'm on my phone, I'm always on Tumblr. I queue every day from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So throughout that time, my queue is constantly updating on Tumblr. I love Tumblr. So I've had a Tumblr account for like 2 years now, almost 2 years, yeah, something like that. It's just, it's a bad addiction that I don't want to give up. Okay. Do you or have you ever self-harmed? If so, it would be nice to hear your story. I have not. I am not good with pain or hurting myself, or blood in that way. So no. I get that question a lot of times. I have never self-harmed, ever. But for anyone who does, I know a lot of people out there have, then, really just, go to, like, a counselor in your school or something, or a doctor, or just, like, or even To Write Love on Our Arms, if you've heard of the organization. There's suicide help and depression help like that. There's help things where you don't have to live like that. Just whenever people send me stuff like that, I'm like, I don't know how to deal with it, because I personally have never had to deal with that struggle, so I apologize to anyone who does. Okay. Why do you choose to promote your eating habits even though you know they're dangerous? I don't know if they're talking about an eating disorder or because I'm vegan. Do you really feel like you're setting a good example for your fans when you're trying to encourage veganism so much despite the fact that you have anorexia? Will you ever be able to gain back and maintain a healthy weight while being vegan? Do you ever want to? Okay, first off, this is what really gets me angry. My eating disorder has nothing to do with the fact that I am vegan. Those are two completely opposite things. When you're anorexic, it can lead to becoming vegan for the restriction of it. I was vegan before. My veganism has nothing to do with how much I weigh, what I look like. There are tons of people who are vegans who are extremely healthy. The vegan zombie. Who else is there? There's none from my brain. This happened last vlog too. But anyone out there, there are a ton of celebrities. Anne Hathaway is vegan. There's a million vegans out there who are great and like really healthy, and there is like just as much protein in beans, green veggies, all that stuff as there is in meat. Meat just clogs your arteries and it's disgusting. I'm sorry. My camera cut out on me in the middle of a rant again. Okay. You don't like what I have to say about I'm sorry, my allergies. They're making my throat so dry. If you don't like my opinions or what I have to say, don't watch my videos. Also, if you're going to leave stupid comments below like, I couldn't watch this because you were so skinny, don't watch. It's not that hard. Just don't. And I will always promote being vegan over anything else. Yeah, I will. So. And I'm not promoting an eating disorder, by the way, if you've watched any of my videos. And this is why I don't leave on Anons, because I get angry. Because people don't grow a pair and come off Anon to submit stuff. Okay. Now onto Instagram. Now that rant's over. What's the creepiest encounter you've had with a person? Okay, so I used to work at Subway and there was a lot. Probably one of the creepiest. Not really one of the creepiest. Heck, guy. There's this guy who'd come in, like, every day that I worked, and he knew what times I worked, and when we had new shirts, he noticed, and he said I looked cute in orange. This guy was, like, 65, had no teeth, and always wore a hat. That's why we called him creepy hat guy. What would you do if you woke up and your head was completely shaved? Hair completely gone? I'd probably cry and freak out and then go put on a hat or a beanie or a wig or something. I don't know, what can you do when you wake up with no hair? That's such a strange question. Okay. What is the meaning and color of life? Well, I'm sorry. I can't answer that for you. But the color of life is definitely pink. It's a light shade of baby pink. Why? Why not? I don't know what the meaning of life is. I wish I did. It's to make videos. It's for you to watch my videos and sub to my channel. That's what the meaning of life is. Will you make more videos dressing up your brother? I don't know. Probably eventually. I may or may not. He works all the time, so that's why he's not in them, and it's just easier for me to vlog after I just crawl off the couch, I guess. How did you convince your parents to let you get piercings, /body mod, /hair dye, etc. when you were underage? Okay. Well, I didn't. Well, kind of technically I did. When I was 17, I got my first piercing, and it was a lip piercing. It was on my birthday, and my mom actually paid for it for me. Also, New York State, it's illegal to get any tattoos if you're under the age of 18. So if you're going to a place that will tattoo you and you're under 18, then you shouldn't be going to them anyways because of, what was I gonna say? Oh, because then they're not, like, legit and you'll probably get, like, diseases from them. So don't. I would not advise that. You have your whole life to grow up and dye your hair and, like, get whatever piercings and tattoos you want. Don't make, like, rush, quick decisions. No need to fight with your parents over it. You will have them all in time. So that's my best advice to you. I'm lucky that my parents are, like, they're just like, yeah, you can get tattoos and piercings. I don't really care. Why are you so perfect? I'm not. I'm very, 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 very far from perfect. Very far. If you knew me at all, you would know that. Do you use Manic Panic? Yes. That is why I do, in fact, tag Manic Panic in all my pictures that I post. I use Manic Panic or Special Effects. Those are my two go-tos. Are you bi, straight, or gay? Okay, I've gotten this question a lot. I like men. I'm sorry, any chicks out there who are hoping for a shot. I don't like females at all. I have very, very few female friends just because I hate the entire female population. I just too much work to deal with. I'm sorry. I like men. Some people don't, and that's perfectly okay. Who are your role models? My mom. I love my mommy. She's my role model. Also, along with my mom, Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim, Jetta Vegas, she has a channel here on YouTube, Kat Von D, because she's an amazing person, Megan Massacre, because if you don't know who she is, look her up, she's awesome. Those are just people I look up to. Hayao Miyazaki, Tim Burton, anyone around that range, it's awesome. What is your favorite band? I already answered that, it's a lot of dispute. How do you just be yourself? Which, like, give the finger to the world, I guess. It's just, I've always said this, it's too much work for me to pretend to be someone else, and quite frankly, I'm lazy. You guys know this. I'm vlogging in my pajamas. I just rolled off the couch. I was gonna take a nap, but then I'm like, I need to vlog. So here I am. I'm a really lazy person. And it's just too much work to pretend to be anyone else than, like... So that's how I come about how I am. And everyone out there should be the same, because trying to be someone else is just, it's exhausting. And it wears on you after a while. Is vegan food expensive in the USA? What do you think of Sweden? Vegan food is not expensive in the USA, depending on where you go. Regular supermarkets, a bag of Gardein chicken or like fake chicken, depends on what kind of brand you get, but like it's usually around $3, so it's not bad. $3 US money. And I love Sweden. I love Europe. It's so amazing. I wish I could live there. I've never been to Sweden. I would love to go, but I love Sweden. And the Rangers goaltender Henrik Lundqvist is Swedish, if you know what I'm talking about. And I do believe this is the last question. How was it to work on Subway as a vegan? I mean, at Subway, dealing with all the meat and such. It was disgusting. Disgusting. I needed a job. Really, when it comes down to it, money is money. And when you get older, you will learn that you have to pay bills and pay for car payments and get on with your life. So that's how I came to work at Subway. I needed a job. And meat is just disgusting, and I hated being around it. So now that I left Subway, I never have to be around it anymore. But that is that. I'm gonna go now. I'm sorry, this video is like 20 minutes long. Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your wonderful questions. It gave me something to do. I apologize for my appearance, but I love you.